Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. We're asking for an immediate message from Spirit, a message you need to hear right now. So beautiful souls, we're going to draw 3 cards together. I've also got 3 beautiful crystal hearts as well today, and we'll maybe draw cards and look at the next 7 days. We're going to look at what's happening in the week ahead for you as well. So welcome back to anyone who is new. Welcome back to those of you who are already a part of this wonderful community, and welcome to anyone that's new. You can see I'm drifting into the dream time already, right? Let's get on with this. Okay, the cards are really itching to be heard. So pile 1, you have card number 29, Open Intuition. Okay, I will show you the heart in a moment. I'm seeing this card for pile 2, Third Eye Vision, card number 36, Reclaim Your Mind. And then, it's actually this one. Gosh, beautiful souls. I'm going to take both of these for pile 3. How interesting. Both of them are definitely wanting to come out for pile 3. So pile 3, you have 2 cards. You have Ground Your Light, card number 18. And you have card, oh look at that, 17 and 18. Galactic Healer. Let your soul shine, move forward with an open mind. Okay, let's move these along a little bit then. Okay, that's pile 3. How interesting. Okay, so pile 1, you have a beautiful selenite heart, catching the light there. That is for pile 1. Pile 2, you have a lemon jasper heart. And pile 3, you have an agate heart. Show that to you, very beautiful. Okay, so that's pile 3. Now I'm going to draw a rune and a charm for you as well. Pile 1, your rune is the blank rune. And your charm is an anchor. Very elaborate anchor, actually. Very interesting. Okay. So that's for pile 1. Where can we put this? Gosh. Making space. Okay. And there's the charm. I'll put it on the card. I think you should hopefully be able to see that. Okay, pile 2. Your rune is the rune of strength. Okay. This is Aries, and your charm is a beautiful moon with a little fairy sitting in it. Wow. Okay, let me move that heart up. I'll put that there. Okay, and for pile 3, okay, you have the rune of Gibo, partnership, and you also have a heart, a very large heart as well. Actually, that's not a small heart. Wow, I'm going to place that heart just below that heart, like that, I think, and then put your partnership rune just there. How interesting. Okay, right. Well, these are looking really, really interesting today, beautiful souls. I can't wait to get into the readings. I am going to leave the video running a few moments for you. Take as long as you need, and trust your intuition. See which pile you're guided to. We will get an immediate message that you need to hear, and we will look at the next 7 days. What's coming this week for you, beautiful souls? I will see you in a few moments, beautiful ones, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, pile one, welcome. I am so unbelievably intrigued by your reading. So, the blank rune and this open intuition, seek clarification. You have the selenite heart. Selene, the moon goddess, is this crystal was named after Selene, the moon goddess. She gathers light. You know, I think something needs to be illuminated before you reach a decision. Seek clarification, open your intuition, be guided by the moon. This is a really interesting charm. It's got almost, I don't know if you can see it. I almost want to look at it through like a magnifying glass, because it almost looks like it's got a little pistol at the top and a sword. It feels like the anchor of like a pirate ship or something like that. What are you needing to see? Let's draw your oracle cards. Or is that your primary message, that you need to see something more clearly before you move ahead with it? Okay. Let's get your oracle cards first. And we'll just see what we are shown, and we will then draw your tarot cards. Okay, what is the immediate message for my pile ones? Well, there are your cards, and what's the immediate message? And then we will look at the week ahead, what's happening in the week ahead. Okay, well, that's a pretty fab outcome we've got here, Angel of Success. I'm loving that card for you. You have the Whale. Okay, what else do we have? Vanity. Okay. The little one rises. Hold on to me. Okay. I need to draw more cards for you. I need your tarot cards as well before we really tune into this. I feel that someone is presenting themselves to you, actually, and I don't think that they are absolutely everything that they claim to be. Okay, the blank rune. Vanity. Maybe they appeal to something in you. Let's draw more cards. Yeah, I think there is someone around you. You're being faced with someone. It looks, or a situation or a circumstance, and it kind of looks very good. But I don't think it's quite, I think something's kind of being proclaimed that isn't quite what it is. I think that's that pirate energy, a little bit of what I would almost call trickster energy, or, you know, somebody, it all looks very dashing and very, you know, very amazing. But the life of a pirate is not, I would imagine, is not easy. You know, it's that sort of, there's something that is quite, almost slightly dreamlike, you know, with the whale energy, something quite dreamlike about what you're seeing, something that could be a bit idealized. And actually there's a need to intuitively really see what's happening here before making a choice. I'm seeing you look back potentially as well at something. Okay, let's see what else we're being shown here. We have, okay, we've got the Three of Cups, Three of Chalices, very interesting imagery. Okay, we have the card of the Star. Okay, we can get those in, can't we? Yeah. What else do we have? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing this. We have the Magician. Excellent. Well, this is rather good. I'm seeing these two as well. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so there's something right in front of you that isn't quite all that it appears to be. Or there's something that could be quite idealized. It might be like a bit like if you'd met someone brand new. I'm not saying this isn't necessarily a relationship reading, but if you had met someone brand new and you really, really thought how amazing they were, you could be idealizing them before you've got to know them. You need more information. There could be a situation that you're pursuing. I feel there's something right in front of you, and you see it as a possibility. But with this very elaborate anchor, I think you're being asked. I think your spirit team are really saying to you, look, check this out before you put your anchor down. It would be like coming into a harbour and everything, putting your anchor down, and it all looks absolutely wonderful, but actually the harbour is inhabited by pirates and it's not as good as it looks, really, or you could be in trouble if you stayed there. See you looking back, rising. Even got a river here. I think there might be something that you might actually want to walk away from this week. How interesting. Yeah, something that looks rather lush and, lovely isn't quite what it seems. Okay, whatever that situation is. And I see you making a decision here with Temperance. There's a need to sort of bring your own viewpoint back into balance. Look at it through the lens of your intuition, seek clarification, make sure you know that what's being offered is what it says on the tin. And if it's not, investigate it further. It's very interesting. Even the card of the star here, she has an arrow in her heart. And the stars are being mirrored here. Very interesting. This reminds me of the card in a traditional tarot pack when we see, I'm trying to think which of the cards it is. It's one of the pages. When we look and we see Narcissus looking into the pool of water. She's looking into a pool of water and she sees the stars. Yeah, this could be somebody who really looks, somebody who could be a little bit narcissistic, a little bit self-orientated, and they come across, they're very charismatic, or they come across very well, but I'm not sure that they are. I think, they could pierce your heart, or the circumstance or the situation could pierce your heart. This reading is advising you to be, to really trust your intuition and not be fooled by appearances in some element of your world. It's a general reading. It's here to, it's going to reach many people. It's a reading to reach many people, and so how this lands with you will be unique to you. You've got the angel of success. You've got the little one rises. You've got hold on to me. I feel like there may be a part of you that already has that little gut feeling, that niggle where you're thinking, I'm not entirely sure that this is going to be quite what it's cut out to be. I think you already have little glimpses of that, but something in you, I think maybe you're giving someone or a circumstance a fair go, and why not? Why shouldn't you? What is very, very interesting, I think, though, is that I suspect you've already kind of heard their song, and I think it doesn't resonate with your own. There's something in you, like a memory of, this doesn't feel quite right, kind of thing. Like at a level of soul. And I'm seeing you potentially kind of looking over your shoulder and moving on here. I don't feel this is going to cause you an immense amount of difficulty. I feel you're going to make quite a clear-cut choice and just move along. It would be one of those, do you know what, this isn't for me. Send you love, move along. I'm using that kind of language, but there is a situation. Let's get another tarot pack out and draw more cards. This is what I'm seeing. So whether this is a person, a circumstance, a situation, something isn't quite what it seems, and I think you're contemplating already moving away. Knight of Wands. Let's ask about the week ahead. Yeah, I feel that you will probably this week take some form of action, or maybe it will kind of land in your world, arrive in your world in a way that makes you think, yeah, definitely need to take action here. Maybe ask about pile one's week ahead, please. Maybe ask about the week ahead. I see this card. We have the moon. Okay, now this is very interesting. I'll speak to you say a little bit about the astrology at the time of doing this reading. We had the devil. How interesting. At the time of this reading. Obviously, this is a timeless reading. You could come to this at any time. We've got the Three of Cups. Again, how interesting. You've got the Three of Cups showing up twice. In this one, we kind of see the crow energy coming through. Crows fly between the worlds. They see how it is. You know, in a way, they are the embodiment of what you can actually manifest, because they intuitively, I mean, my God, these creatures are wise. We have a beautiful card, which really aligns with the card of success. Look at this abundance. Okay, right. How interesting. Whoever or whatever this situation is, if it is a person, you know, they might actually be somebody who is seeking something from you. They see you as somebody who could provide for them or give something to them. If you've been headhunted and you're thinking, wow, this looks really, really good, it might not be as good as it looks. You'll know within your own world. If the reading is resonating with you, then you'll know within your own world who this kind of is. But I do feel there's a little bit of a piratey kind of, it all looks good, but it isn't. Now, I'm seeing this week of you really intuitively with the moon, really listening to how this is feeling. And I think this week you'll probably make quite a clear-cut choice around this. This is the week. What I was going to say to you about the astrology this week, if you're watching this as I'm uploading it, and a huge thank you to those of you who do follow my readings, and follow these weekly readings. I post these readings every Sunday, and we look at the week ahead and we get an immediate message for you. For those of you that I do know check in with the readings every Sunday, aside from my profound and hugest gratitude and love to you all, this week we have a new moon in just a couple of days. I think it is Tuesday. In fact, I know it is Tuesday. This new moon is really powerful. I will be posting new moon readings on Tuesday, on the actual day. I usually post them a few days ahead, but I'm doing it on the day. It's a really powerful moon. It's like the energy is not necessarily easy, but within it you can launch, literally you can kind of launch a rocket of desire, I think, in terms of evaluating your circumstances. So I'm going to be doing some very interesting, quite detailed readings around the energy of this new moon. There's a lot of shifting, turning energy, a lot of quite sudden energy, sudden happenings, sudden revelations. Uranus is actually stationing direct pretty much now, or just coming within at this time around this new moon. Uranus is stationing direct, and so that's going to bring about, whenever a planet moves into retrograde, when they station direct, it's like the energy is really magnified, and Uranus brings about sudden awakenings. Uranus brings us information unexpectedly, often wreaks havoc with our IT systems and electrical things. We might get power outages and all the kind of stuff that we get, but yet something quite fiery. I'm seeing with the Knight of Wands, a sudden fiery happening, I think, kind of gives you that window of complete and utter insight into something. Your intuition is just wide open, and I think you make a very clear choice around something, but the outcome is complete and utter success. So that's really beautiful. I kind of feel I want to just follow through and ask for a little bit more information about the success and the abundance. May I just get any more information around this for pile 1? Wow, okay, Princess of Discs. Very, very interesting, because we have the blank rune, and the blank rune speaks of possibility. It's almost like a pregnancy. And the Princess of Discs, along with the Empress, is one of the cards of pregnancy. I think that something really, really good is going to come from this. Something really amazing. Maybe you say no to something, or you walk away from something quite quickly, and almost in doing so, something then arrives, something opens up for you, something lands, something comes to you, like the outcome you needed, but from somewhere else. Let's just check in and see if there's any other cards. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, which is a card of endings, and the Queen of Discs. Okay. Interesting. Now the Queen of Discs, isn't that lovely? We've got a graduation from the Princess of Discs to the Queen of Discs. The Queen of Discs, she sits here looking back over a desert in this card, and she is really strong in her position, and she's come through a period where something hasn't been forthcoming, and it's that point of fruition. How beautiful. How absolutely beautiful. I love this. Absolutely love this. Okay, so yeah, something comes to an end. And because it's a card of ruin, I sort of feel maybe even a period of lack of something. You could have been going down the road of pursuing some investment or something, and it hasn't really been quite what you... It looks good, but it's not. You know, whether this is a person or a something, investment feels like the right word, actually. And I think you choose not to invest. I think you choose to move beyond something, away from something. And, you know, whether it's a person, a situation, or whatever it may be, or stuff, the outcome is something very, very different. There's a turnaround for you here. We've got the Star card. This is about hope. And we have the Queen of Wands here. And the Magician, of course, we have. Let's just tune in with these cards down here for a moment. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a better option. There is whatever it is that this is about for you, there's a better option. And I think it literally appears when you when you say, it's like saying no to something and suddenly the universe goes, oh, great, that's fantastic. We wanted you to say no to that. Try this one instead, or have this one instead. And everything somehow comes back into balance. It's much more guided with the card of Temperance. I think you'll be able to move forwards with something. Actually, with the Queen of Wands, there'll be something that is right for you, and in saying no to something, the thing that is right it either is already in front of you and you'll pursue it, or indeed it's going to just, I feel like almost like a miracle, appear and off you go. You'll then be on track. What an exciting week. What an exciting week for you. I don't feel you're fazed by it as well. It's got a lovely energy of kind of resilience. I don't feel this is something that's kind of breaking your heart. I just feel this is something that your intuition is already pretty much on the ball. And this will probably for most of you just be a confirmation. Pile 1. Wow, loving your reading. Really, really interesting week ahead for you. I love that you have abundance and success coming through. You know, the Magician here. Queen of Wands, I mean, wow, something really fabulous will come from this. So how magnificent. Beautiful souls. I'm sending you all the love in the world. Have an amazing week. Keep us posted. It's really fabulous to hear from you in the comments. Thank you, all of you who comment. Thank you to those of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. Your donations are really, really appreciated. Thank you, all of you, for being here and supporting the channel. And don't forget to, if you want to make sure you never miss a reading, I will be uploading those new moon readings. And I have also, at the time of this reading, just posted my all zodiac sign readings for September. So do check in with those as well. Beautiful souls, tons of love here. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon. That's what I was going to say, if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. Tons of love, Pile 1. See you really soon, and have an amazing week. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have the rune of strength, Aries. This tells me the universe has your back on something. Okay, third eye vision, reclaim your mind. What is going on around my beautiful Pile 2s? Okay, your first oracle cards. You actually have a blank card and you have raccoon. Okay, you've got 2 cards from this pack. Let's draw the rest of your oracle cards first and see what else we're shown. We're asking for an immediate message for my lovely Pile 2s, please. And then we will look at the week ahead. What is happening in the next 7 days for you? I'm seeing this and this. Let's draw an angel card for you as well. Ooh. Do you know what? This card came out in pile 1 as well, Angel of Success. I'm loving this. Now, if you were drawn to pile 1, you may find that there is a message there for you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Recovery. Oh, beautiful souls. Let your world spin on its axis and tender trust, beloved body. Oh, beautiful souls. Goodness me. I feel that you are literally having to pick up and recover from something. Now, for some of you, it's kind of been mental stuff. For others, it is physical stuff. But I think you're turning a corner this week. Now, something's going to happen to create this with let your world spin on its axis. Something is coming in to help you with this recovery. Let's get tarot cards. This is really exciting. What is happening here? May we have clarification? What is happening? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. How interesting. Oh, and look at this. We have the 10 of Chalices. Look how we see it. Looks just, it's not exactly a raccoon. I'm not sure what this little creature is. But it's climbing a tree. It's climbing to the top. We have 5 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Chalices. I need to put that down here. How interesting. Yeah, okay. Have the strength to keep going here, my lovely ones. We then have the High Priestess. Beautiful. I'm seeing this. We have the Judgment card and the one on the base of the pack as well. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Whatever you are persevering with, my beautiful souls, persevere further. Let me get these in. I hope we can get all these in camera for you. Yes, we can. Okay. Have the strength to keep going in something. Now, whether you are physically picking up, literally you're recovering from something, or whether you're working on something and it's been feeling like you're wading through treacle and it's not happening. There's something in your world that you are having to either work on or work through. And I think help is coming here. Something is coming in to assist you. It could be a pocket of, if you've been struggling with financially, it could be a pocket of finances, or it could be someone giving you a helping hand. Something is coming here and it's guided, and the moment has come to help you to find that new, it's not exactly a new beginning, but to pick yourself up, to regenerate, to have enough energy to move forwards, to have enough resources to move forwards, to have the support you need to move forwards. Something is about to shift. That's the message that's coming through for you. Your first and most immediate message is that it's to persevere and keep going, have the strength to continue. Some kind of a wish that you have. Something that you not only have been wishing for, working on, but I think some of you have lost sight with this Reclaim Your Mind. You've begun to question whether you can really do this, or whether it will ever really happen, or it will ever work out, or you'll ever feel better, or you'll ever pick up again, or this is the flavour, however it applies to your unique circumstances. Keep going. Lemon jasper, this stone, this beautiful heart, has such a solid feel to it. It's a lovely, lovely earthy energy. Keep going, persevere, reclaim your mind, reclaim your focus. Remove any form of self-doubt. Because actually I think this is the week when you are given a key to something. Literally, somebody gives you a key, someone opens a door for you, someone offers you something. Whether it is money, resources, support, help, clarity, peace of mind, something is given to you that gets you back on track. Raccoons are interesting. Raccoon energy, raccoons work as a community. They work as a team. There's team building, there's team spirit coming in here. For many of you, it could be literally support from your from somebody or a group of people, like a team effort. But yeah, it's coming to a head. And with the card of Judgment, we do see this beautiful buffalo. Buffaloes are a symbol of abundance. Yeah. This is being guided. This is the point at which it's not exactly the breakthrough moment as such, but yeah, someone literally hands you a key to somebody, or to something rather. You can climb up to the top. You can move from a place of kind of concern or worry or stagnancy to a place where you move up. You get to the end goal. You achieve your outcome. And of course, then a new stage begins with the Ace of Pentacles, but a new stage of growth, a new stage. This would be if you have writer's block. You might find you're just out and about, and then you end up having a coffee with a friend or whatever, and just in the conversation, suddenly something is gifted to you. Within that conversation, you realise that somebody said something, and it's given you the little bit of an idea that you needed to go finish that chapter, and off you go. You finish the chapter, and then you're on to the next. There's a turning point this week, pile 2 for you. We're seeing information about your week as well. Persevere. Something is coming to you to assist you, to give you the key that you need to keep going, to literally spin your world on its axis. So it could be real resources for some of you. If you've been waiting for something to shift or move and you're thinking it's never going to happen, this is the turning point this week. Let's draw some more cards for you. Can we get any more information about this week? Maybe even when in this week this happens. If you were moving house, for example, Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Five of Pentacles, something that has not been moving forwards, moves. This is going to make you very, very happy. Let's get some more. So if you're moving house and you've been waiting for contracts to be signed, or you even get the key, it comes to its completion. You get the key to the new home. Okay, we've got the universe. Wonderful. Yeah, something comes to a completion here in the best possible way. It's the success that you've been waiting for. Prince of Cups, and it means you can then move forwards. You can then move forwards. You're no longer bound by the circumstances that have been holding you back, or whatever it is that hasn't been happening. The thing you've been waiting for. Wonderful. I'm seeing a real potential here. Basically, with the card of Art, which is the card of Temperance in a traditional pack, it's kind of like it comes together. I mean, we've got a card of Alchemy. Everything comes into balance. It's sort of, I feel like this card is telling you that something that you need will fall into place. And whatever you need to make that happen, those resources, that assistance, it will be gifted to you. It will be given to you. The key to your success. Wow. This is really rather lovely, and I feel you're going to get the emergence of this week. That's what we're being shown, pile 2. Let's get a few more cards for you just to follow through, see what else we're shown. Where do you go from here? We've then got the card of Prudence, the 8 of Pentacles. We have the card of the 9 of Pentacles, Gain. Actually seeing this one for you, Queen of Discs. This also came out in pile 1 actually, and the Star. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so this feels for me like it's not exactly the light at the end of the tunnel, because it's a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. This is the point where whatever comes in, whatever dream you've been dreaming for, or whatever you've been working on or working through, let's put it that way. Whatever you're working on, working through, processing, this week is a turning point for you. Something falls into place, something clicks. If it's within your own mind, something will click and you'll be like, oh wow, I see it that way, or I see it differently. There's a shift in you. Now that new shift now needs further work and further nurture, but you are now on the winning streak. It's like you're on the home run. So you may not get to the complete end goal, but you're on the home run and you know it. So your energy is revitalized. So it's a turning point, a significant turning point of success. Yeah, on the home run is really the right way to describe this, I think. So this is a really key week for you in the most fabulously optimistic way, because you succeed enough in a really big way to kind of know that you are now on the winning streak. That's where you are. How beautiful, pile 2. This is lovely. Very, very lovely. I feel this is your reading. Now, these are timeless readings, but if you are watching this, I know some of you, thank you so much, follow my readings week in, week out, and come to these every week on a Sunday. Now, if you are watching this at the time of my uploading it, we're about to have a new moon. And the new moon, the energy of the new moon is very strong. There's a lot of stuff going on around it that could bring about some quite sudden happenings. But I actually think if we lean into the energy of that new moon, we're really going to be able to launch kind of rockets of desire, really powered, will be really powerful time for our intentions, our wishes, and very big potential shifts around them, openings. So I'll do detailed readings and I'm going to do them on the day, so I'm really tuned into the energy. So watch this space, and if you haven't yet checked them out, check out my all zodiac sign readings. If you're watching this in 6 months time or 2 years time or whenever, because it is a timeless reading, then disregard that bit. However, there will inevitably be a moon month all zodiac sign reading video somewhere close to this, I'm sure, and so do go to the homepage and check out other readings if you wish to. Pile 2, this feels absolutely magical, to be honest with you. I'm tingling all over. Keep us posted. I'm loving your energy. This really does feel like a significant turning point for you in a big way. So persevere, keep going. This is really, really going to shift for you this week. However, this is landing in the uniqueness of your world. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever. Keep us posted. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. Thank you all of you who do comment, and thank you to those of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Tons of love. Pile 2, have an amazing week, truly. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. I'm kind of mega excited about this. You got 2 cards that came through. Galactic Healer, move forwards with an open mind and ground your light. Let your soul shine. 17 and 18, it's like a progression. We've also got the rune of Gibo, partnership. It sometimes implies a gift, but it more often than not connects to some form of partnership, whether this is love and intimacy or a business partnership. It's usually a one-on-one connection with someone. So let's draw your oracle cards and see what else we are shown. What's the immediate message for my pile 3s? And may we also get guidance and information. We'll draw more cards about this anyway for the coming week. May we have an immediate message for my pile. Just that one actually, for my pile 3s. Let's draw an angel card for you as well. There's your card. You have Angels of the Universe. Wow. Oops, my apologies if I clipped the mic there. Look at this, Angels of the Universe walking through a gateway here. Wow. Okay, ground your light, let your soul shine. Goodness me. I think there is a real opportunity in some kind of a connection with someone that is either around you already or it's about to be. I suspect you do know this person already. Maybe you are hesitant or you're wondering if they are right, whether this is love, intimacy, whether it's a business partnership. You need to just be you. This is coming through so clearly here. Be your absolute, truest, authentic self. We have Harvest Mother watches over me. Oh, this is beautiful. We have abundance, wow. And we have raccoon. Raccoon came out in one of the other readings as well, actually. Now, this is so, so interesting. Now, for some of you, this could be a business connection. It's a business partnership rather than an intimate one. If it's an intimate partnership, then I'm just going to say your quid's in. This is like a loaded with potential. This is kind of like gold dust. If you're seeking to find, I don't know, the right community, the right tribe, raccoons, they work as a team. Yeah, this could be about finding the right team for you. If you're employing somebody, this could be finding the right person to be a member of your team. Something is coming to you here, or something is around you, a connection with someone. It's being guided, and I think it's going to be really, really fruitful. With this beautiful pregnant sheep, this is going to be a very, very, very fruitful and very abundant connection. Be your authentic self, my beautiful soul. Move forwards with an open mind. This is interesting. I'm wondering if this person is going to appear in a way that sort of almost looks like they're on your horizons. How interesting. I think they may not be like immediately in front of you. I think that it could be on your horizon to meet someone, or this is someone you already know, but they're not in your immediate circle. I think they are like, you know, on the edge of your circle, but this is someone that is worth, I sort of want to say is worth waiting for, actually, my beautiful souls. You have Judgment. Okay, it's your first card. With the buffalo, this card is about, I mean, the buffalo is symbolic of abundance again. Okay, I'm seeing these two. Let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This is very interesting, this energy. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Something is at the moment blocking the connection. And then the Ace of Chalices. Beautiful. Something is preventing you from being together at the moment, or coming together, or meeting. You're going to need to be patient and wait. Okay, there's almost like a strategy involved, or a process to go through. So your message is, or your first message, we'll look at the week ahead in a minute. Your first message is that I think your assessment, I think this is someone that you know. I think you've got your eye on someone. Now, whether this is partnership, whether this is, you know, as in love or business connection or friendship or whatever it is, I think you have your eye on something. They're in your periphery, on the periphery of your circle. They're not immediately in front of you. Remain grounded and let your soul shine. Really, really be focused on exactly what you desire and what you want. Stay in that light. Stay in that high vibration of the gratitude for this connection, as if it was already real. I think you have your sights, even if you don't have your sights on a person, you have your sights on something that's going to connect you to the right people, the right team, the right community. But for many of you, it could be somebody within your community, but you don't know them that well yet. Or someone within your community or your immediate vicinity. You haven't yet made the connection. The time is coming, but right now there's some other stuff that has to be kind of sorted out before this can happen. I mean, it may even be that there's some work to be done, or if this is somebody in your working environment, and let's say this was a love interest, perhaps someone you feel very attracted to, but you are in a working environment, you may have to work through the working situation first in some way. Something has to be overcome. There's something that's kind of got in the way of it with the Ten of Wands. How interesting. Yeah, there'll be some sort of turning points along the way. So I almost feel as if there are other circumstances. It's a bit like when we see these butterflies, angels of the universe. It's kind of like it's to do with divine timing and like the butterfly effect. You know, a butterfly has to sort of, when a butterfly flutters its wings, you get something, a miracle happens on the other side of the planet, and it's to do with the energy shift. There's something of that kind of flavour here. Something has to be either worked through or processed or sorted. There are periphery stuff, experiences, other things going on, that there's a bigger picture. But I do think this person or this connection is definitely in your mind, okay? So keep your mind open to this possibility. Just because it's not immediately available, just because it's not immediately present in front of you, keep your mind on this possibility. You know, patience, perseverance will get you to the end goal. Something has to be processed first. But to have two aces, I mean, wow, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Let's draw cards and find out about the week ahead, because it may be with both of these aces showing up that it may be that an action can be taken. You can initiate something. Something will happen to be able to get this going this week. Right now, you're being really offered a message that says this is actually somebody that's worth moving forwards with. Keep your mind open to this space of possibility, even if you're thinking, well, I don't think they're available, or I don't see them coming towards me. I like them, but I'm not sure. Or you think, gosh, that's someone I'd like to work with, but the circumstances aren't really right, so maybe they'll just go elsewhere. Or whatever you are, whatever is in the way, don't let it remove your kind of conviction or your openness within your mind to this person as a possibility. Remain grounded and hold the vision of what you want. That's the way to help the energy here, is really to keep that vision in your mind, know what you want, keep it in your mind and in your heart. Let your soul shine with that possibility, and I think there'll be a shift. Let's draw cards and find out about the coming week, because we've got both these aces, so it could be that something is actually going to happen this week. Could we ask? So we have the card of futility to start with. So this is suggesting that something is kind of blocked. We then have the card of gain. So we're moving from futility to gain. So we're moving the Seven of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. Now this is an interesting card. I'll talk to you about this in a moment. Let's draw the rest of your cards first. We then have the card of power. Fabulous. Four of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. Pleasure. Okay, we have the Queen of Discs. Do you know, this has come out in every one of the readings this week. How interesting. We then have the Three of Cups, abundance, and then we have the universe. Okay, so your cards for this week are, or what is happening this week is, I think what is feeling like it's stuck or it's at a stalemate, it's purposeful. There is actually a purpose behind this not moving immediately forwards right now. I did say there was some kind of, I can't just say divine timing. It doesn't feel exactly like timing, but there is something else that has to be worked through. Now, it could involve another person. So it could be that this person either has another interest around them. Let's say this was love, or if it was a business partnership, there could be another opportunity and they're having to process that. It could be for you that you have other options and you're needing to process those first before you decide upon this person and this connection. But if you're asking about a person, or you've begun to align with that, if this reading is resonating with you in this way, this is looking very promising. Now, the card of power, next to the card of gain, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. This is about boundaries, and I'm hearing staying power here. There's something that just has to be attended to first. It could be that this person has an additional commitment and they're not actually free or available. Maybe they've got to work through like a notice period, or they'd have to before they could come and work for you, or they are processing the ending of something before they can come forward and be around you. Maybe you are having to process something, but this I'm hearing staying power, because this card of power really says that you can, it asks you to both either hold your boundaries, or indeed hold your boundaries if somebody is stepping over them. It also says, are you being sometimes too rigid in your perspectives? You know, do you need to have a more open mind? Ah, yes. So perhaps for some of you, the person on your periphery is someone who you may even at some point have sort of dismissed as a possibility for whatever reason. Perhaps you thought they were too busy, or they were burdened, or they carry, maybe their circumstances carry a lot of responsibility here, and maybe you have dismissed them as being a possibility. But actually, this is kind of saying, you know, sometimes we need to be more open-minded, more flexible with our perspectives. You know, approach this with an open mind. I feel there's possibility here. Yeah, some of you could have dismissed someone either because they're not completely available, or they could actually have maybe dismissed you, but because they think you are too busy or too whatever, or it's a working situation and they don't want to cross over those boundaries. They don't want there to be a conflict of interest. There's definitely something around that has stopped this from progressing. What I'm seeing is that comes to a completion. I think there's going to be an opportunity with these two aces to initiate something, to initiate either a connection or a communication. And I think it's really fruitful. It could just be a conversation. The Queen of Discs is a card where it's kind of like where you've waited for something. Can you see that she looks back over a desert? So she's waited for something that you thought was barren, something that you thought was not going to be fruitful, becomes fruitful. If this is somebody who walked away from you, or you walked away from them, and you've questioned, maybe you've always thought it was the one that got away, or you turned down a job offer and you've now really thought, you know, I would have loved to have worked with that person or with that team, or you were invited to something and you didn't go because you just thought actually it didn't feel right, and you have kind of subsequently dismissed it. They could come back in and invite you again. There could be another invitation. We've got the two aces, but ace of wands and the ace of cups as well. So I think that what felt impossible is now possible. We've got a little symbol of Aries here. We have a ram. In this particular pack, this card is really telling you that you're on solid ground, and that something really, really amazing that you want can now emerge. Let your soul shine. Maybe somebody did walk away from you for whatever reason. Perhaps they had other obligations. But I think this would be the point when they come back and they try to initiate something with you. How interesting. We're seeing a turning point with the Three of Cups. Abundance, the universe. This is both an ending and a new beginning. I think your period of waiting for something in a connection with someone comes to an end. I think it is someone you already know, and for some reason that hasn't proceeded. Now, this could be friendship, it could be love, intimacy, it could be a business partnership, but something progresses. Perhaps there's been some work to do. If you were, I don't know, applying for, you've been applying for some kind of a job or a project or a position. Perhaps you've had to rewrite your CV. You've been working on something. You've had to prepare something. Something has been in the way of the progress of this connection. And actually, your message is that this really does have a massive possibility. It really does. So really hold the light, hold what you want, hold your desire. Energetically, very clear message coming through. And for the week ahead, I think something will come where either you can initiate something or they will initiate something. And it shifts something, it shifts this connection to a point where it can proceed. The waiting is over, like the waiting game is over. The processing of something is over. Whatever was in the way is over. It's done and dusted. Whatever got in the way and made it just feel like it was totally impossible to proceed is over and done with. And now this connection is free to move forwards. And I think that's going to come through potentially this week with these two aces. At what point in the week, I don't know. But hold the light and hold that space of profound possibility, because this is really, really kind of actually feels quite destined in its own way, with angels of the universe and the universe showing up again here. Really does feel as if this has a sense of destiny, of purpose to it. Galactic healer, move forwards with an open mind, as if this really is the right connection for you, for whatever area of your life this is. Pile 3, wowzer. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. Keep us posted in the comments. Let us know how things are going. Thank you all of you who comment. Thank you all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. You are very appreciated. Well, you're all very appreciated, all of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing with other people, letting people know about the channel. Thank you also for those of you who are subscribed, and if you want to make sure that you never miss a reading, make sure you hit the little bell icon as well. And beautiful souls, have truly, my pile 3, have an amazing week. This looks significant. It really, really does. Tons of love to you, beautiful souls.